Sometimes when you're working on these old Mercedes, you have to get a special tool or maybe learn a special process before you do a certain job. Not so when it comes time to replace the rear view mirror in your old 126. This is a 1986 300 SDL, and the rear view mirror finally fell victim to the Alabama heat this past summer when the mirror housing itself shattered, everything fell down on the floor. Got it put back together, but it's still pretty wobbly, so we're going to replace it. And we don't even need any tools to do that. In fact, Mercedes designed this where you can get it out through the rather low-tech and frankly kind of satisfying yank and pull approach. I'm going to put my hand back on the back of the base here, and you'll see how it just yanks right out. We'll also see if this all falls back apart again. All right, thumb up here by the base, got my fingers wrapped behind. There it goes. It's just that easy. And take a look at what's in there. You've got that spring and a couple of pins. Those pins are holding it in, and when we put the new one in, we're going to start by putting one pin in first and then shoving the other one back up. Your replacement mirror might come in two pieces, and that's no problem at all. Obviously, you want the mount to go on the opposite side of the adjustment switch here, and you just need to push the ball into the back. Before you put the ball joint in, though, I'm going to recommend that you put a little bit of silicone lubricant in there, both inside the hole where it will go and on the ball joint itself, and then push it in with sort of a firm screw type motion. Careful not to break the mirror housing or glass. Yeah, so about that hole, using a screw type motion to get the ball joint in there, that may not exactly work. That is exactly how I got the ball joint out of the old mirror housing when I was messing with it. But the new one ended up needing a good firm whack from the side of the hammer here on a towel, on a counter, so it wouldn't break the glass, and with plenty of lubricant to sort of ease the transition, if you will. Now let's put it back up. Yeah, I guess because I've resorted to that hammer, this is a one-tool job, but still kind of a satisfying whack, so I don't mind too much. Up there is where we're going with this, and I'm going to start by sticking in just one side, here on the left, I suppose, in there first, and then pushing in the right side up the rest of the way. Getting the mirror back on is a two-hand job, and when you're recording your own video, you can't very well record and get it up at the same time. I will also tell you that this did turn into a two-tool job. If you're doing this project yourself, I found it worked best to stick the base in on the right side, the passenger side, and then used this small, pretty thin flathead screwdriver to get in under the second pin and help push it on up there after lubricating it with some silicone lubricant. But now the job is done, and we've got a steady mirror once again.